Basically, I'm going to raise. Pocket 4, I'm going to open. And pocket 4, I think I need to call against this sizing, but yeah, I'm not really happy about it. I'm gonna call. Okay, ace king on king 9-5. You can have multiple strategies here. Polar size of fine, third is fine. Gonna go for the 1/3 here. Having check is also decent, and also betting bigger is decent also. Bet 4, I'm going to fold. And now what's often going to happen. So we have a bad turn here. You should check a lot because Jack of Hearts is not that good for you now. Even if it deletes his Jack X flush draws, it's not a card where you want to put a lot of money into the pot because you can have a lot of better ends and the renals are often going to be bad for you. And Prit decided to go for the big sizing. And my hand is actually full on the turn. Ace King is not a really strong hand to have, and also the Ace of Clubs is blocking the main bluffs you might have with the Ace of Clubs, Ace Queen of Clubs type of hand. So I don't really want to have the Ace of Clubs about removal. So I'm going to call the Ace King here, and I'm not high enough in my range to call. So this should just be a full on turn. Playing 6 off against a limp and a check. We're just going to check. Not too many regs here because we are in the late hours. I'm going to pot here. I don't expect him to have an ace, super fun. Manual range is really weak, so I can bluff a lot here. Queen 5 on the ace turn. Can bet, can check. Both options are fine. And I'm just going to go for the pot sizing. It's fine. Fold. Check crosses here. I'm going to call against an open. Facing half pot here, I'm going to raise. In general, the lower 2 pair is not the best one to raise, but on this spot, definitely okay. In terms of sizing here, I'm just going to do around 4x and then 9 and fold. Okay. 9 off. I'm going to play this as a free bet, so it should be a mixed pre-flop. And against this guy, it seems a directional player. I don't expect them to like 4-bet jam and off 60 blind dips. I mean, probably he will do it enough if he can jam 75 blinds against on open, but yeah. Okay, the board is ace, jack 10. I'm going to check back with this ace 6 here. For the weaker ones, so you can mix on the flop, but I think I play against directional players, so I mean, it's not a rare directional player because otherwise everybody will be here, but I don't expect him to be good enough. I'm gonna check back the turn here. I want to bet with this one. And now on the river, I don't think he's calling enough. I'll still put the bet because I think kings will think a bit more, but yeah, I really don't think he's calling enough. King Jack, I'm going to bet 3/4, and he called me with 8-7. Okay, he called enough. Yeah, I think the value bet is still fine because Kingish will think a bit more, but yeah, interesting call by the way. I don't think it's a good call. King Jack, I bet big. He decided to lead big on the turn. This is interesting. Why not? I think mine is a bit too strong to fold in this type of hand. So when they will do this, they will super often have a caricatural end. I don't expect them to have balanced ranges enough because like the lead overbet is a really small node in the game tree. So I expect them to either like have too much value or either too much bluffs. And in this case, I think it's too easy to have like the 8-7 and this type of hand. And now with King Jack, the thing is, I have all the Queen Jack myself. I have all kings, all tens. And Jack is not even that good. I need to have the queen, so I'm looking Queen Jack. And now the Jack's looking like Jack 7. And yeah, I think it's about. I'm just gonna fold here against this guy. And King Queen is way better than King Jack. With 5, I'm going to call here. A7, I'm gonna check. And on the river, I'm just going to check with 10. Pocket 5 against 1 blind. Here I'm gonna raise. Around 4 is fine. And he had 7-6, okay. And he folds. Okay, on this board you can mix between bet and check. I think in this type of player I like the checking line. Because when I hit the flush, I will have hands I don't really expect me on. And I think it's super easy for him to, on the clubs, just bet every like 1 club then CRs. On the 8, when he took his sizing, I don't think he's super strong. Gonna call. And probably call again on the river if he bets. And facing check now. I think I awful lost against the weekends like pocket 5, bet 6s. But I don't think he's folding this actually when I play this way. Yeah, I'm gonna check back with Queen 10. Well, maybe I can overbet. I will overbet here. I don't expect the overbet to be called super often when I play this line. I think it's tough for me to find like the natural bluffs, so I expect the weaker region like pocket 5, pocket 6 to fold against sizing. I think against 3/4 are not folding, but against an overbet basically folds. So yeah, I like the overbet on this one. Ace 9. Against a big sizing from this guy, I'll still call. I don't really like it so much. Play pretty passively on the flop for the moment. Made the straight. Now I don't think he has flushes too much. Yeah, I'll just try to get called now. By your ends that think I'm just bluffing with the big sizing. So I'm gonna do 11. It doesn't work so often, but I don't think the small bets is working either. So let's bet 11. Ace King, I'm going to 3-bet here. As he called, I think it works in Queen. 10-8. Okay, he had 2 pair, interesting. Super well. Look at 7, just calling. And he had Ace 5 off, interesting. Okay, we've won the first one, and he won the second one. Respect. Ace Deuce, I'm going to check back. Ace King, I'm going to 3-bet here. If he check, probably going to check this hand again. And I will just fold if he bets. Yeah, I don't think he bluff enough, especially for this sizing. So I'm going to fold. Sounds that he 4-bets aggressively, so I don't really want to raise that much. Okay, that's really close between 3-bet and call because I want to play against OC. I think I'm just going to call with this hand. And if I call more this type of region, I want to 3-bet polar ends, so I have enough weekend the 3-betting region. King 8 against such a strong line. I think I'll just end up folding here. Freaks open plus pot here is really strong. I don't really want to call this. You can call and have the plan to bluff someone else. Might be doable, but first time he does this, so for the second pair here is completely nice. But if his range is too strong, you're never going to see the river. He's always going to bet on the turn. Look at 9s here. I'm just going to bet now. I really want to ISO OC Cohen, so I'm just going to do around half pot here is fine. A little less than half pots. And everybody falls here. H4 is guy defend, Jack 6 deuce, I'm gonna mix between bet and check on this board, and Ace 4, I'm going to put this, let me randomize, put it in check this time. Ace 6, I'm going to check on this board, not a good end. I want to bet against a directional player and against a normal bet, I'm just going to fall. So he likes to prop the turn apparently, so the check a bit stronger than theory here. On the turn, you should mainly play with, you can have small and overbets, and with Ace 4, it's just going to be in check this time. On the flop now, okay, we'll check. Unless you probe, let's go do it. And Ace 4 against such a small sizing now, I'm just calling. Thinking about raising, but yeah, it's way too soon here, I'll just call this. And he has Jack 10, yeah, I think I often beat him when he does that, but I don't think they call not the raise, so I find playing this way. Look at King C, I'm going to open. 6-5, I decided to delay. I think when he checked the turn, like, really often ahead. So, yeah, I like the way I play this in. Look at Kings on 10 for free. I'm gonna mix between, you can have every sizing, basically. I like to go for all spots close to range. 9-4, I'm gonna fold. I'm going to open slightly tighter because of the bunching effect here. Jack 10 off. Well, it should be a call against this sizing, but it's his first 3-bet, so I'll just play more passively. It's literally his first 3-bet sizing of the match. I don't really want to call the border region. Especially because in the scenario where his range is stronger, like you realize you could see really poorly. So your end doesn't really want to call. However, this hand can call 3-bet, so I'll be happy if he 3-bet, but yeah, he decided to use the 3-bet, but not the sizing I was thinking about. That's very funny. Yeah, we just need to wait, and one day we'll have kings, and he will have like Ace 5 off. We'll win twice. You know what? This time I just run once. But the only reason I don't run once is really specific. Is I think this guy, and I already saw him, he just hit and run, and I don't want him to let him the opportunity to just leave when he wins. So I just want to win twice. If I win twice, I'm happy. And if he has stacks, it's okay. Okay, just don't jump, please. Okay, he called. Interesting. A bit big on the flop, usually. I don't think they will raise enough this bet, so realize make it better. 6-5, I'm going to call against the half-pot C-bets. Also, I can apply pressure on multiple streets super often. Let's see what he does here on the ace. He bets free again. So there are two strategies here. I think it's often an 8, so I can call and bluff the river, or I can just raise and jump. I think I will go for the first option here. I'll just call and see what the river brings in. Okay, 7. Good card. Let's see what he does now. He check. Yeah, 7 connect. Now he has like 8-7. Well, he might have like the wall 8x region, but he can also have like 8-7 and connects 6-7. I think the main region is an 8, and yeah, I just prefer to bet half pot and let him call the 8x region. It's close with betting 6, I think. It's really close. I'm gonna bet 6 here. I think it's better. Ace 4, we are full house, but I'm checking here. It's better. A bit better to bet maybe. Well, let me think. Ace 4, it's not easy actually. I'm gonna bet here. I think it's better. I don't think you put enough money with the air region anyways. Just need to target the ace X or like one diamond in. So I prefer the bet here. Check is not that bad. I prefer to bet. Yeah, I think we'll call 10-8 or something. King 8. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think it's the main region he has. Oh, ace queen. This is the first time he like open jam, but I am not folding the ace queen against such a guy. It's not possible. Let's see if we can win once. Okay, first one. And we won twice, that's cool, so we can focus on the 2 table. Or maybe this guy wants to recap, so we'll continue to play him. So interesting match here. I did a mistake, so I think ace queen I should at least think about it. Like, I'm never folding, but there is some spots. If we play like 1,000 spots or close to this one, there are some spots where actually I think I have a snap call, but I have a fold. So I need to think about it. But in this spot against this guy, you just want to finishing. I think he's just jamming every pair. Even ace jack, he stands absolutely no way for this. But I still need, I should have think about it. And yeah, I'll just put the table here. And if someone wants to join. 8-5, of course, we are calling here. Happy to see the flop. Okay, flop. Definitely can be worse than this. I think we just have a check. We think about it. Because he doesn't have too many 8s. But I can bet here. Just was thinking about it, but I don't think it's the best option. I can check raise a lot of hands. I will check raise hands that doesn't block 10-9. I mean, doesn't block 8s and like 8-7. So they bet more. So I will definitely check raise more and like straight. But I think with Cohen in the pot, I'm not sure I'll check raise so much. And now 8-5 is super often the best. And I don't think we can get any money from sprays aces from the other Russian reg either. So the money is really against also Cohen. But now I need to think, do I want to bet one blind targeting the ace-9, ace-10, ace-jack region? Or do I want to bet like 2 to target one pair? I think I will do something in between. I'll do 1.5. 1.5 will be sure to get called by a pair. And you know, maybe the reg just have 6-5 and he's happy today and decide to call. Yeah, it's tough to know like which sizing is the best because you can still say, oh, look, he had ace-queen, for example. If you bet 2.5, he's always calling. But it's not necessarily true here, and I think there are definitely merits to do sizing where you capture the whole range in this type of spot where his range can be really wide. And I think he can even call king guide, you know, just to see because you didn't do big sizing. The thing I can probably change my setting is I think he calls the same with 1.7, so should have size a bit better here. But unfortunate. 6-5 off here, so mix against 2x here, I'm gonna call. 6-5 against off pots, it's a mix between one raise and without spade. I'm gonna mainly call this hand to raise it sometimes. And it's time it's just a call. And the king, I don't really know. It's so easy for him to take all jack 9, all queen jack. But in this sizing, there is no discussion here. Yeah, I mean, the only 6-6 struggling to defense is like all the aces or first. Only one. 6-5 is just in the fold. Bet 5 against 2x. Need to call. Ace 3-3 should mix between small and check. He wants to range bet in this board. If you range bets, mine is mainly a call. You're not gonna raise this one super often. It's a bit better to raise the clubs. It's not so important. King again. And if you bet, this one is just a monetary fold. I mean, of course, if you bluff too much, every 10-9, jack 10, queen jack, I can call, but I don't have this information. So I'm just going to... Okay, interesting. Can I bluff 5s? Interesting here. I think 5 is a bit too high. Yeah, I'm gonna check. Yeah. 5 is a bit too high. Prefer to have this in 4s. 5s. Yeah, I can tell. So fun is stable for me. I don't think I should bluff this super often. Actually, I don't think I should bluff it at all. King Queen I'm going to open. Okay, about this King Queen 6. The main strategy you're going to use here is the big sizing. It's okay also to use a smaller one, especially against humans. And King Queen is always in the big sizing. And you can also play with the overbet sizing, which I don't really like. I prefer to use the 3-quarter setting against the pool. Both as value and bluff, I think this works a bit better. Okay, he called, interesting. And on the turn now, you're going to mix between 3-quarter and overbets. I think the main sizing here is overbets. Yeah, I'm gonna overbet here with Queen off. You can also use 3-quarter, especially when you use 3-quarter on the flop. Recently it is in the 3-quarter, and as bluff I'll take 10-9, jack 10, ace 10, and 6 picks also good ends to overbets. Not a good river. Yes, one of the only one where I will not bet here. It's a funny situation. You're probably only going to have close to one sizing. You have a sizing for your Jack 10, but without the King of Clubs here, I don't have a value bet directly. This one is just a check, and you jam flushes, and you have like around 3/4 for Jack 10, and they also strong hands that can bet are not flushes. But this one is just in the check, and I expect to face King 10. King 5. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, not lucky on this river because it was a deuce or 3. I'll just put all the chips in the middle. Ace 9 here, I'm going to open. Okay, let's get call. Board's check 8-3. It's a mix between check and bets. And with this end here, I'm just going to check back one of the worst A6 to bet. And as I did on the heads up match, you need to check back flush draws. Otherwise, your range is just way too weak. And it can stab way too much. So yeah, and just folding in this size. GG. Is the end of the video. I hope you like it. If you like this type of format, just let me know in the comments. And see you guys for the next one.